I'm sure Desmond Tutu gave it a listen.
You, like I said, Negro woman from the South, you with all of your money. I want you to keep it real, because I'm keeping it real with you. Again, like I said, I find you disgusting. Number one, Oprah, you with all of your money, you can't take it with you. You know, there are things and issues.
Artie, this is how you should have yelled at the whore.
Oh, my
ripped
God.
you.
Can you imagine? She would have given the money back.
Number one, $500 is not acceptable.
That you can deal with, and the reason why I'm disgusted with you, on both occasions when I sent you certified mail, okay, I sent you topics that you can deal with on an educational basis as far as to help the public, but no, you sent me no answer back, but no, you can deal with something, you know, issues to deal basically with your ratings and for you getting money. But honey, let me tell you something with your grand illusions that you're having as a Negro woman. You can't take your money with you, honey, okay? Keep it real.
How many times are you going to say that?
I know. Number one, and keep it real, and you can't take your money with you.
In the mirror. You know, you're 40-something years old. Nobody really loves you. You know, you live in this grand illusion life.
Nobody really loves you. He knows.
And if you get him into your life, you still won't have anybody love you.
You ought to look in the mirror and keep it real. I find you highly disgusting at this point. You know, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back when I saw you with the young woman on television the other day. And, oh, she wrote you a letter. But yet and still, you see what I'm saying? I sent you 2 certified letters, and now this is the 3rd. I care whether or not you answer me back because of the fact that I'm making my point clear. Because I find you at this point in my life highly disgusting as that which you are, and I'm keeping it real, Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman from the South.
Yeah.
And again, as I said, Oprah, you're 40-something. What does your birth certificate really read? Does it say Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman on your birth certificate, or does it say Oprah Winfrey, colored woman? You know, this is the month of February, and I hope every year from February 2002 on that this will be a year that will go down in history for you, because I want you to always remember this tape. Because whether or not you're listening to it or whoever signs for the certified mail, because like I said again, anybody of your integrity or your status that receives certified mail, you can at least have the decency to send a thank you card back, you know, letting them know that you got it, or just say any information. But no, anything, you know, just simple-minded for you to get ratings, yeah, you'll put those type people on television. You see what I'm saying? And that's the part of me right now at my moment in life that I find you highly disgusting.
Highly disgusting.
Highly disgusting.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Number one, you're highly disgusting at this point in time.
Imagine the arguing that goes on in this guy's life.
Oh, my God.
Because he's insulted that he hasn't gotten a letter back from Oprah Winfrey.
He must be at odds with people all day.
Certified mail.
At this time.
You are highly disgusting with the certified mail, number one, at this time.
Let me tell you about a few of my role models.
Here's the key phrases. You're disgusting at this time.
You're highly disgusting.
Keeping it real. Negro woman from the South.
Number one.
And you can't take it with you.
But he says number one. He never gets to a number 2. Everything's number 1.
I like another phrase he likes is certified mail.
Yes.
And also, as I stated to you previously, as far as mentors and people that I respect back in the past, again, I'll say Truman Capote, Harvey Feinstein, and now Rosie O'Donnell, who has kept it real. Rosie O'Donnell has been so diverse with people on her talk show more than you could ever be. You know, I see you as this Negro woman, Oprah Winfrey, that's one-sided with a lot of your issues, and I'm going to keep it real. You see what I'm saying? And if I ever was to meet you in person,
I think he's going to keep it real.
He's going to try. He is keeping it real.
Well, that's
at this
number
point.
one.
Negro woman of the South.
Or does it say colored woman?
Well, what does her birth certificate say? Does it say Negro woman of the South or colored woman?
Well, what's more insulting? He's saying one is the right way.
Colored woman's
wrong.
insulting.
Or Negro woman of the South
not
is
the
not.
way. The way he's saying Negro is Negra.
Yeah.
you see, I would look you straight in the eye and let you know just how disgusted I am with you. I care nothing about your status and how
because she doesn't write him.
much money you have, because you fear me.
You do care how much money she has.
Not at all Negro woman. You really don't. There are a lot of topics that you can use on your show that can be more diverse for you being a minority woman that you can do. Also, you can be more fruitful with
more fruits on her show.
With your financial backing that you have and your money right there in Chicago. You see what I'm saying? But just like,
you know, if he met her, if she actually put him on the show, he'd be hugging her and crying. And
but my question is, what would he do if he had money? Nothing.
Like I said, at this point in my life, I see you as this one-sided Negro woman. I really do. You really think, Oprah, that it's all about you? You know, even with your magazine, you see nobody else on the cover but you. You see you always there on television, you know, to stand and snuggle up with somebody cheesing for the camera for a photo op, you know, and television ratings. Again, like I said, Negro woman, Oprah Winfrey, you're one-sided.
Oh, my.
You can keep this in mind. I consider myself as the poster child for keeping it real. I'm talking to you right here from Buffalo, New York, while sipping a cup of coffee at 7:15 a.m. in the morning of February 5th, 2001. And as I said again,
If this guy had her kind of cash, he'd have like 30 Dalmatians and 40 BMWs.
Yes. And he would never see his own certified mail.
He'd be like Richard Simmons with the Dalmatians and the BMWs.
He'd have his own recording studio. You just sit in and do this all day.
I hope that this year will be a year that you will always remember and let it go down in history.
I hope it's a year she keeps it real.
As to this person of regular status, to you, Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman
of the South.
Again, at this point in my life, like I said, I find you highly disgusting.
At this time.
You know, you're phony. You're always cheesing up for the camera and also for a photo op, you know, with people on television and always, too, for your ratings. But, honey, again, just like I told you, darling, you don't fear me one bit whatsoever because, like I said, you and your money, you can't take it with you. To me, Oprah, I'm keeping it real. A diva, in my mind, is a person also who can sing. And also a diva in my mind, to me, also can be a person who can use words and use them explicitly. And I'm the type of diva that I'm using these words, and I hope I'm using them in the right context as far as that it matters to me. And I know good and well that there will be other people listening to this tape, and I hope that they'll come away with something.
Yeah, we
And
certainly
again,
are.
at this point in my life, Oprah, just like I said, to me now, at this point in my time, you're a joke. A Negro woman with money. You can't take it with you. You're having these grand illusions that you've just gotten away from the real world, period.
I like that he keeps repeating it over and over again.
Grand illusions. That's another one.
Sometimes he says grand delusions.
Yes.
Now he's saying cheesing it a lot.
Yeah.
Cheesing it for the camera.
He gets a new thought and he goes with it.
Right. Run with it, baby.
But he is the poster child for keeping it real.
Uh-huh.
And to me, madam, let me say this to you. It's all about your dog and it's all about my cat. And believe me,
Oh.
Miss Winfrey,
What?
Negro woman from the South, there are a lot of people besides myself that have issues with you and know that you have issues because you're phony.
If I ever win an Oscar or anything,
This is your speech.
yeah, I'm going to transcribe this and read it.
Just play it.
That is great. I
guy's
would
like-
love to see that.
This is like, this guy's a cross between like RuPaul and John Hinckley.
Yes. And I just want to tell you, Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman of the South.
You're a woman with money that's
Negro woman from the South.
having grand illusions that you've gotten away from the real world, sweetheart. And I'm going to end with this note. This is also certified mail sent to you. Don't bother answering me back because with the other two certified letters I sent to you, you didn't bother answering it back then because, again, just like I said, I feel anybody of your status, you could have sent either a thank you note. So don't bother even trying to even acknowledge, you know, at this point that I sent you this tape because there'll be other people. That's right, at least 5 of them.
Howard Stern included.
With just about as much money as you have and more powerful that will be listening to this. And I hope as they break bread, they'll all come away with something while breaking bread listening to this tape about you, Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman of the South. And so as I said, I hope that this day, February 5th, will always be a day that you would remember because to me, you're nothing but Oprah Winfrey,
Negro woman
from the South with money. But one thing, sweetheart, and again, should I say, madam, Negro woman, you can't take it with you.
I knew it.
As for me, being a critic, Oprah Winfrey, Negro woman of the South, your worst piece of work, beloved. On 4 stars, I give it a 1. That's right. The whole complete movie, garbage, rubbish. Have a good life.
Do you mean that? Have a good life?
Oh, no, I do not.
Negro woman from the South?
Or of the South.
Or of the South.
You get on with those women on your show, cheesing it for the camera.
Did you think there were more tapes of this guy doing this to like other celebrities?
Oh, absolutely. He must have a million of them.
And another thing, Mr. Drew Carey.
You know what,
sitting
Robin?
in my kitchen at 7:30 in the morning having a cup of coffee.
Do me a favor. During the next set of commercials, you go in the next room. Say you're Oprah Winfrey. Call him and start in with him. And just tape it.
Oh, that's great.
Would you do that?
I am Oprah Winfrey, the Negro woman of the South.
How dare you write me?
Now I have to make my Tony Danza tape.
This is
Have
Oprah.
a good life.
And I am keeping it real.
No, I keep it real, sir. I am more than just
Dare you tell me I don't keep it real?
Or just call him up and say, you know what? Your letter really got to me.
Girlfriend?
You're right. I am a Negro woman from the South. And that really.
I forgot where I came from.
But don't you think Beloved was at least 3 stars?